Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this. And if it's live, you're watching this now. You know what I'm saying? This is Marquis Walker, come from Boston. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house. I'm waiting for my boy Juan. He's gonna be joining me in this conversation. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got you, Juan. You about to get connected.
My brother.
Yeah. What's good, man?
Here with you, my brother.
Yo, listen to your face, man. The way you light up a room and your smile, man, is amazing, man. I be like, yo, like, every time I see Juan, I got like, if you ain't smiling like that or like putting people on bear hugs, I be like, Juan, something's over Juan, man. Something must be going on with him.
This one was the reincarnation of Big Pun, baby. Call me Baby P.
It is, man. That's what I think it is. Something's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a little pun action there, man. So, right, what I want to do is, I just introduced myself already. So I want you to say a couple things about yourself, like introduce yourself, or I don't know, you can say do whatever, say whatever you want.
Oh, I'm Juan, good close friend. This is my brother from another mother over there, Mr. Mark. From the famous Beantown, so see the Boston hat. You know, gotta represent.
Beantown, baby.
There you go. You know what I mean? Ain't much to say. Those who know me know me.
What up, John Jiggs? Somebody joined this, John Jiggs. What up? Yo, invite some friends and family, man. Let's get it cracking up in here, John Jiggs. Get some friends and family in here. So basically, right, what I like to do is, what up, King with a capital K? That's my boy, man. He ride.
Okay. What's up to them?
So basically, what I wanted to do is, man, I'm gonna, we created a new podcast, and I didn't know I was gonna have you live. You know, what I'm saying that I can introduce you to everybody now, but we got what's up? What up, baby? What's going on? But we got a podcast called The Passive Podcast. The Passive Podcast. Now, let me describe it a little bit, and then you can say a couple words, Juan. So basically, this podcast is basically me and Juan were trying to find something that I kind of relate to, like our lives, just everything. We don't want to just be a stickler and have just hip hop or just cars or just interviews or something. It's gonna be a combination of everything. All wrapped in one. We just want to have fun at the end of the day. So this podcast is called Passive Podcast, meaning like, what up, Try Bro? What's good? You know what I'm saying? So passive podcast is passive, like passive income. Instead of passive income, we're gonna pass knowledge. So passive knowledge is basically the name of the podcast, but passive podcast is just sounding more catchy. So we're basically gonna be spreading knowledge on all topics, anything and everything, current, could be old school, could be whatever. It's not just rap. It's everything in the world. So, you're gonna open up your palate to more than just food. Like when people talk about open up their palate for food, they say, oh, you never tried shrimp. Oh, they tried shrimp. Oh, you never tried lobster. You try lobster. You gotta sometimes you gotta have an open mind for different things. So we're gonna do a lot more with other things, other music, not just rap. We're gonna talk about Latin music. We're gonna talk about country music, rock and roll, whatever we like. It's not just music. It's gonna be interviews. It's gonna be we'll talk about financial freedom. We're gonna talk about we're gonna give advice to people. What up, tribe? We're gonna give advice to people. We're gonna coach them if we have to. We can coach them. We can follow them around too. Make sure that we stay connected if they really need some coaching. We're gonna do all types of stuff. We're gonna talk about your concerns. We're gonna answer your questions. We'll talk about Friday releases, no matter what music come out, just good music, period. So we're gonna talk about sports.
Can I add?
Yeah, add on, baby.
Can we talk about my Speedos?
No. This ain't the type of show. This ain't the show.
Oh, can't talk about my Speedos? Man, they're so sexy though. You sure? I mean, I can go slap on a pair and show the world, you know?
I think the world's good. Everybody's cool. They don't want to see no Speedos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let them throw it out there,
No, next time. Everybody's saying next time in the comments. Yeah, they did. But yeah, man. So basically, like, we gotta talk about anything and everything. So one can have like, but try to stay away from stuff that that kind of depresses people. Maybe we won't talk about work. Maybe if we do talk about work, we'll change names, or we talk about like back in the day things. We'll talk about, we have different names, for instead of just saying like, you got people that's called certain names. We might maybe but just make up names if we want to tell our stories and or laugh or joke or or whatever like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is. So, this is so basically what I wanted to do today was to do like a pre-podcast. So, once hopefully people start coming. I advertised a little bit. I didn't advertise as much as I wanted, but I just wanted to see. I told the key people that they should be promoting me. You know what I mean? So like and that's what we do. So like, Triborough has something, I promote him. Leaving the Knicks podcast has something, I promote him. Big Freezy. It's a lot of people that we rock with. So like right now, this is, what I'm saying, it's my time. So hopefully they should be promoting me and getting people in the room, in the chat. And then eventually, of course, like I'll be promoting it more, and then it's gonna get like, and we could do it like this for Instagram. We could do it like this for Instagram because you could be somewhere, I could be somewhere. Say you on vacation, and then but you can still do it through the phone. You know what I mean? Well, then we start putting the platforms on other other platforms. I mean, we put them on like Facebook, put it on Twitter and stuff like that. But do all that, and anywhere we can put it, the content and stuff like that. So
you making me get social media. I was avoiding that for many moons.
It's funny because I'm talking to Donnell. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say Donnell. I can say that, but like it's not like nobody's gonna know him. But when you say a different name, I actually got to interview him for something else. He's doing something. I got to interview him. But I was talking to Donnell. He was like, I was like, oh yeah, I was talking to Warren. He's like, oh yeah. And I said, yeah, we talking about doing a podcast, we're gonna do something, man. And he goes, the first thing he goes, oh man, he's gonna say he's big sexy, huh? That's what he's gonna say. He's big sexy, huh? I said,
well, now that you brought it up, it's the one and only Mr. Big Sexy himself. Mr. Stud Muffin, aka, once you go reeking, you stop seeking, baby.
I said, of course we gotta be talking about that. You talking about Warren? I can't stop him what he's gonna be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, let's like briefly just touch on some topics. I'm gonna do a shameless plug real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about something real quick. So, y'all know I review music.
Before you start, I don't mean to cut you off. I want to give you your roses, my brother, for doing such a good job. Proud of you. Keep it up. Like I said, I'm not going to wait till dirt's being thrown. So I appreciate you, my brother from another mother. And that goes for Try and King, because I'm on your joint too. On your YouTube channel. Yeah. So, give them their roses too for keep it up.
Yep. You're right. No, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot, man. But like I was saying, right? So when I was saying earlier how I want everybody to open up their palette, to this podcast. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about everything that's relevant. We just want to talk about stuff. And speaking of like open up my palette, I just recently opened up my palette of music, and I reviewed stuff like Pink Floyd, Ozzy Osbourne, Fleetwood Mac. And the reason I got Shay Noor in here, Shay Noor's a rapper, but I want the rap world to start giving female rappers respect. So when there's a female rapper that can out rap 90% of the guys, you gotta give her respect and put her in your circle. You gotta give her credit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know she's better than like 95% of y'all dudes out there. So anyway, one, you gotta do interviews and stuff like that. So interviews could be from anybody. Hopefully, like somebody from like it could be a local star. Like people like we know. It could be people, whatever. It could be anybody. So maybe somebody we knew growing up, and now they're a lawyer, or now they're a therapist. We can interview like your sister, like because she's in the health, market thing. Maybe she can, help some people online about health stuff, questions or something. Maybe we do a segment like 10 minutes with the health position, something we, we'll make it up. You know what I mean? Like we'll figure it out. But what I want to do is help. End of the day, we want to help people, no matter what it is. We want to make them laugh, bug out. and we already know we built for that. So who would you like to see? Who would you like to see like the first interview? It could be a hood person. It could be.
You know what? To be honest, I would like for us to interview like people that had influence on us. That way, people get an idea of what, from our beginnings to where we are now, how we became who we are. You know?
Yo, that's smart right there. Yo, that's smart. Who we saying?
You know? And I know some people we probably can't interview for reasons we won't talk on, but we could probably just give a description without probably mentioning names and figure out, you know, because we did growing up, we did have a lot of influential people to get us from where we started to here. If you think about it, if we made a movie, it'll probably be like better than the Michael Jordan documentary.
Yeah. If you think about, if you really think about how we grew up and what we went through prior to you meeting me, and then how long we known each other?
20 plus years.
I met you when I was in high school. I was in like I think I was going to Dorchester High. I think y'all was in middle school when I was in high school. I think, right?
Yeah. I think I might have been entering high school.
You were entering. Oh, so you was entering high school when I was like a junior or senior or something like that. I think.
Yeah, because I think you like.
Well, I'm 2 years. You 2 years older than me.
Who?
You.
I'm 45.
I mean, I'm 2 years older than you, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was 2 years. I always had the 2 years. What's good, King Nas? Is that how you say your name? 305, the God. You got a long name, brother. That's what's up. Respect. Yo, get your friends and family to come through. We about to talk some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like so like that's a great idea, because if you get people that influence you, like really, it could be a guy that shines shoes on the corner every time and you stood at that light and talked to him for that 5 minutes. That person, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it could be a lot of people that influence you in life, and you go, oh shit, the fucking wino at the corner always told me some insight, but he was drunk on his ass. But I listened to him and went to school, and now I'm a lawyer. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, it could be anybody, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know who we got to give it a shout out to? For those people who don't know, people from Boston know, we got to give it a shout out to our boy, Shaky. He's still kicking it.
Yeah, like, yo, think about it. Shaky, is he still alive?
He's still alive. He's still kicking it down, Dudley.
Yo, because the last time I saw him, he looked like he was about to die. Like, Shaky looked like it was over. But then I seen I was like, oh, he must be gone, because like every time I came in the hood, it just be the cowboy dude, the cowboy with the dude with the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And he be dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying, with the cane or whatever.
I ain't seen him in a minute.
I be seeing him more. That's why I said I see him more than Shaky. I was like, I thought Shaky died, yo.
No, Shaky be down, Dudley. He be down there. People show him his respect because of his legacy, and God knows that man survived from drugs, alcohol, shooting, stabbing. God knows what else. Probably got hit by a truck for all we know.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Shaky, like you can tell, like you look at somebody, you go, yo, he went through a lot. Now it ain't even about his character. How, like, if they cleaned him up, you probably still look in his eyes and go, yo.
Oh yeah.
Shaky seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, something's going on. You know what I'm saying? Next subject, real quick, because we got an hour, so I don't know. I know they're gonna cut me off, but I don't even know how much. Come on, 7. Oh, we got time. But still, I want to get through all these subjects at least, right? So interviews. That's a great. We're gonna do that one. Let's go. Advice and coaching. How are you good with giving advice and coaching people? Yo, tell the truth.
Yo, listen, my advice is,
you got a track record? What's your track record?
Listen, man, my advice is like a train wreck. You know it's gonna happen, but it's gonna work somehow. We're gonna walk out of it in one piece. It ain't gonna be pretty, but we'll be good.
You give the people like the worst advice, and then expect it to work out. Like, what do you do? What do you talk about, though?
So my advice is it's reckless, and then luckily I have you to help me clean it up. You know, like, okay, unfortunately, you know, I told people I got one brain cell, so you know sometimes it overworks itself. You know, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm working too hard here.
Throw it up. Oh, shit. But yo, I swear to God, yo, I know you can give good advice. I'm gonna try to do a example right now. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna girl. Well, I don't know. I might have a girl. I don't know. I don't know yet. Still talking to somebody. But anyway,
Well, I could give them an advice. Don't listen. Be cautious when you get married, man. It's a very, very slippery slope.
yeah.
It's cheaper to say I do than I don't. Just word to the wise, you know. Take it to a brother from me. You know, my pockets used to look good. I got married, they looked like they were cracked out, and
You
I
know
put
what's
them through
funny?
too many rehab.
You know what's funny about married? You know what's funny about married people, right? Like if you're either on one side or the other, right? Like you've been married and you think it's the worst thing ever, right? Or you're or like you just in love with marriage. Like you know what I'm saying? There's two types of people that love the marriage concept and they're gonna stay married forever, or maybe they are in love. You know, maybe that's the category too. But you meet these people and they just totally opposites of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? And you just when you talk to them, you're like, what the hell? And everything you can be the same subject. They're gonna give different advice every time. I be noticing that. You know, so I don't know if you notice stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Because I tell people all the time, you know, those who are married, blessed. You know, I did it for 20 years, and you know, my roller coaster was up and down, and then enough was enough for me, and I was like, well, it's time for me to get off this roller coaster ride. You know, Big Sexy is getting seasick over here.
Yeah, dog. Hey, listen, I feel you, dog. That, dog. Like, and 20 years is a lot, man. I mean, but for some people, 20 years is a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like basically, I know I lived my life, my childhood and everything was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then like my teenage years was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you was with me in some of them. You know what I'm saying? And then like the early 20s was kind of nuts. You was with me on most of those too. So it's like. I feel like I lived my life, like I did a lot of stuff. So like now, like I be thinking, I'm starting over, dog. Like you know what I mean? Like right now, I'm just gonna be positive, be optimistic. I'm just gonna hang around cool people that want to bug out and laugh, hang out, make money. You know what I mean? Just be around positive people that you know what I'm saying that will elevate you too. You know what I'm saying? Not just like just hanging out. Everybody. You gotta elevate people at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You gotta make your circle that you all cool with, that you trust them and everything. You gotta elevate them to be better men or better women or whatever it is your circle is. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll get remarried, but her first name is going to be Oprah, last name Winfrey. You know,
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's the only. I think she's the only one that I'll probably say I do to again.
Yeah. You get Oprah, dog. Yeah, I was just watching. They put Dave Chappelle on Netflix, right? So now,
Oh man.
so yeah, you can watch it anytime. I can watch it anytime now. And I was just watching that one, the one when he was like she called him, you know, said he was like, "Gotcha, bitch," and then he's like,
Oh
"Oh,
yeah.
he's like, what?" Yeah. She was like, "What?" He goes, "Oh, nothing, baby. I love you." And he's like, then he hung up and started dancing on the bed.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure. They ain't never seen a big dude do a backflip, but let me get Oprah. They'll be like, "Damn, did the earth shake?" Like, yeah, baby, that was me.
This dude, I'm telling you, that was a classic one. I love Dave Chappelle, man. I love Dave Chappelle. I ain't gonna lie. All right, well, you know what else we gotta talk about? We're gonna be getting advice and coaching and stuff like that. We gotta talk about financial freedom too, man. But we're gonna talk about getting people out of debt. Just listen to their story, see what we can do, publicly to give them advice for them to get out of debt or whatever their financial problem is. You know what I'm saying? Just want people to be happy. People are not usually not happy when they broke. So.
You know, and I'm a perfect example. You know this. I have my times where I got no shame saying that my pockets were tight. You know, I had to reach out, and I tell people I was up, I was down, and I tell people, shoot, not too many people know this. I was $200K in debt.
200K? No,
200K.
200?
200. I got the paperwork to prove it.
Oh.
And I got out of it. That's why I tell people when they're like 5, 10, even 20 grand in debt, listen, don't cry. Don't cry. Put on your big boy's pants. Stop trying to be flashy. Stop buying all these J's and all this nonsense for the hood. Get your act together first. What I learned is the richest person is the person that's not the flashiest.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Like was Steve, whoever, anybody, Steve Jobs, whoever the richest of people are, I don't know all the names, but I ain't even gonna think about them. But these billionaires, millionaires, if you see them in the streets, you gotta think they're regular people. You gotta think actually you gotta think they poor white people. Kind of the sneakers they have white sneakers. They buy white sneakers all the time because they're cheap, and then because that color's the cheapest, white, right? Because they get dirty quicker, right? But they have those same sneakers for like 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, oh, look at this, look, you cracking on the sneakers, and this dude own the block you live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. So, I be like, yo, that's crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking spaghetti too. I'm gonna take the phone.
And then, we gotta give credit to you because you say it all the time. If we only knew back then what we know now, and, people should take advantage of you, the knowledge you bring about, hey, this is what I'm doing to keep making income. Because I tell people all the time, talk to Mark. He's the one, I listen to some of his advice. My pocket's looking a little happy right now.
Yeah, they look a little happy. I'm telling you, like, even like when we talk about how we talk about, because we will talk about the stock market too. Like how me and you are kind of into the stock market now. We're kind of, making those adult decisions now, right? But we're like making money moves and actually, collecting interest and getting funds back. So it's like it's beautiful to see that. Whoever can influence whoever, like you can influence me, I influence you, and it's incredible that how we can talk about stock now. I didn't think like back in the day we wasn't thinking about stock. Who like man, you come on, none of us. I was in college, and I still wasn't thinking about stock. I thought it was scary, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh hell no, But you want to talk about a little bit of stock about stock or not?
Yeah, we'll hit on stocks. I tell people I'm still learning. I want everybody to know I'm no pro, so I still make my mistakes. I tell you, like, you can take advice from us, but still do your research, because if we was pros, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. We'd be on a beach somewhere.
Somebody be feeding me goddamn cherries and goddamn pineapples fresh from the tree. I know that would be happening right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, dog. But I just want people to know that they're not alone out there. There's a lot of people that probably be like, yo, I'm broke. I'm the brokest ever, or I'm the poorest ever, or I'm never gonna get out of debt, or I'm never gonna get out of this situation. Because there's a lot of financial situations that people just believe they're never gonna get out of. And I think me and you can. And people will be surprised. Me and you can give them advice on financial freedom. There's so much that I know, so much that you know. Commoners like ourselves that know how to elevate and get out of debt, or accumulate extra money or passive income. And that's why this is called, passive podcast. Because at the end of the day, we want people in our chat and people that's our fans that make money. You know what I mean? We trying to get people to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, everybody got to make money. You got to have like 6 or 7 passive incomes. Like, what do you think I have this board here for all the time? The board's for, I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything so I can make additional money. I want to get passive income. Sweat and tears and work 100,000 hours your whole life, every week or whatever, and you could be making passive income. You could be sleeping and making money at the same time.
Yeah. And people should understand too don't think about getting rich. Just think about living a comfortable life. Because if you don't think about being rich, you're not gonna make it. Because you're gonna be too focused. Just live comfortable. You see, in my case, as long as I got a box of cupcakes and my milk, I'm good. And my Speedos, gotta rock the Speedos. I'm good. I'm happy.
Bring back the Speedos. Yeah, bring back the Speedos, man.
I gotta bring the Speedos back. You
gotta bring them back, Classic Speedos. So we're gonna get the logo. We're gonna get the logo of the podcast on some Speedos, and we're gonna have you rock them. Oh, you can model those when we put those on some Speedos.
Oh yeah. They probably won't say Speedos. They'll probably say, "Oh my God, help me."
Yeah. I was like, "Oh shit." I'm telling you, like, I that's another thing. Like, talking to fruition. They say, like, if you're talking to, like, you kind of like make it happen. So if I say, yo, I'm gonna make $2,000 next week, and then in my mind I go, shit, I gotta do this, this, and that to make it. But guess what? I still do this, this, and that, and then go make it. Because if I say I can do it, just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I like, I know how much I can make if I start doing other side hustles and then selling my merch directly. I know all this stuff. I know about the numbers and stuff like that. So I know eventually it's going to be profitable. And when it's profitable, that's passive income, man. I'm not sweating and tearing. I'm not, losing my mind with some boss yelling and screaming at me all the time or watching over my back all the time when I'm just getting money digitally or whatever, however it gets to me, with that.
And also, people got to use their talents to make money too, not just stocks and stuff. Like if you got a talent, could be artist or making clothing, whatever. Use that for extra income too.
True. Yeah, that's probably like one of the biggest things. That's probably the biggest thing, or like number one on the list, what you just said. Because like if you think about it, everybody that's pretty much rich and happy, they did it the way they wanted to do it. So they might have was an artist and they just drew pictures, and then all of a sudden they got rich. The people started buying their $1 million paintings or whatever it was. The painting got up in value, whatever. Right? Or it could be like, what I'm saying, you're a rapper and you freaking, what I'm saying, you started off kind of whack. Matter of fact, I was I'll give you the example. Fat Joe, the rapper. He got the podcast too. You know what I'm saying? But so when he first came out, he wasn't that lyrical. It was just like some dope stuff, dope beats. You could tell he was a gangster. You're like, oh, this is dope. You rock with it. Like that first album, you rock with it.
Yeah.
But if you hear him flow now, he's one of the greatest too. Like Fat Joe's one of the greatest rappers. Because he studied bars, he mastered it, he kept, learning, teach, and then he just got better at it. And you get better at it. That could be anything. Like you said, it's stuff that you love. It's got to be something you love.
Yeah. And you got to be willing to grow too. And
that's why I said, yo, I'm going to develop this podcast. I'm just checking this food. But like, you got, when you develop, when we was talking about developing this podcast, I was like, yo, I gotta think of something that's gonna be everything, not just like
hold on,
one topic. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about food? What are we making, bro?
Oh Lord, you smell the food on the phone. It's funny. I'm
the whiff. I got the whiff going, but I didn't get no invite. You selfish person, you.
Small little dinner. It's funny, like you caught me on a day that I'm actually eating meat. I don't eat meat, but what the with my TV though? What the fuck? But you caught me on a day when I'm I'm trying to fix the TV at the same time that I'm eating meat. Actually, I'm cheating on my diet. But it's all right.
that's okay.
I mean, some chicken. I got some chicken. But what I did was when I went apple picking with Tori. And
okay.
It was her birthday. She never been apple picking, so I was like, let's go apple picking. And we did that, and then it was fun, you know what I'm saying? And then we got it was like the store, like a lot of stuff shut down. Like the apple picking was shut down, the maize kind of shut down, but they let us go through anyway. But it sucked anyway. The corn maze sucked. It was whack. Like the corn was dead, so you can see over the corn. You know what I'm saying? It was just you could cheat in the maze. It was stupid, right? And but then we just went to the store at the end and just got some stuff. We was just like, yo, and we shopped in the store just as long as just as long as we did everything else like apple pick and stuff like that. So, but we did cheat in apple pick. We found a place where we could cheat and get some apples. So we did sneak. We did sneak on the property. I don't know if they were poison apples. Hopefully they wasn't. But the funny thing is, I didn't even eat them. I gave them to somebody. But I did buy I like Honeycrisp apples. I don't know if you like Honeycrisp apples. But that boy told me that he said get the Honeycrisp. Not only that they're good, he goes they make you shit. I go, what? He's like, yeah. He goes, I didn't even know that. I'm like, yeah, I'm be knowing all this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So the other topics that we're gonna talk about mad stuff. We talk about everything, dude. But
that's why I asked you what you was making, because we said we're talking about everything. So you was cooking, so we gotta find out too.
We want to talk about comedy. We want to talk about everything, like the food for food, man. Like I've been me, man. I've been on I don't even want to call it anything because I'm not on a diet. I'm not on nothing. So I'm just been eating. I've been trying to eat healthy.
That's it. Just call it eating healthy. You don't have to give it a name.
Yeah, it's like no now. Just be. I've been trying to eat healthy. Just do take one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's it. Like I'm drinking real lemonade. I actually made it out of lemon.
yeah, I got lemonade too. You know what I'm saying? This is my well, iced tea actually. Iced tea and lemonade in it. It's like the mixed when you buy it.
And I'm gonna be honest, it got no sugar and it tastes like ass. But I'm still drinking it because I ain't putting it to waste. It tastes like 2 burnt butt cheeks on a summer day, I tell you.
I told him my goddamn mom, I'm fucking choke, man. Yo. Oh man. Yo, but we gotta like eventually like that's why I said we're gonna do the pre-podcast. But then that's why I just started like advertising. So like we're gonna start then you can start telling people I start telling people.
Yeah. I'm gonna start putting it out there, and I'm gonna tell them how you made me actually sign up for my first social media, which is Instagram, because I have no social media.
No social media. I'm like, because you kept saying, yo, I'll do something with you. I'm like, Juan, you're like, you think you're gonna do a video with me? I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? Doesn't he know he has to have, social media to be on with me? And you kept saying, you like, I come in your house because you have to keep the ones on and switch the computer that way, we don't need to be that close, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Be cool. It ain't that cool.
Yeah, I don't know, because all this sexiness needs a computer all to himself. This is all sexy here, Ooh, baby. Look out now.
Yo, we gotta do mad stuff. Like I do want to get. Of course, we want to get our following up. Like, and that's the first thing we're gonna try to do, so we can get people in the chat. We can bug out. So a lot of this stuff that we want to do, we can actually do because, of course, you're gonna need people to do it. So,
of course.
So, I can't wait. And then we can start dragging people in here anyway, just to bug out. And then, that's why I was trying to get if it's not this platform, we can always go on another platform to get other people. Like I was telling you earlier, there's another way you could get numerous people on at the same time. It's not just Instagram doesn't do it, and it's free. So all you do is click the link. Like say I gave 4 people the link. Now it's fine with its own, So
hold on, what, that's new there, brother. What says there on the sweater there?
Oh, hip hop homework.
See,
it's a new hoodie. Yeah, it's a new one.
See, you just gotta tell people they gotta copy. See, I just peeped it.
They gotta copy. They
don't have to get in the big sexy size, but it's coming soon for us big sexy guys.
I got all the way to 4X right now, but we gotta get the 5X's popping. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? But this is the new joint. Actually, I got a newer joint because I created a logo for our podcast.
Oh, okay.
The logo you see. The logo you see on my Instagram, that's our podcast logo. So and then we're gonna get the shirts and the hoodies. And then, I gotta order the hoodies or the shirts, t-shirts. Like if you get hot in the house, maybe we get a t-shirt and so you could whatever. Whichever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Then we gotta
for limited time. Speedos will be coming too.
FYI. I forgot. I was trying to get you to forget about the goddamn speedo, but now you bring it up again. Shut up, Regrann. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then we might even do like reaction clips. Like say it's a new song out. I'll play it, and on a video or whatever, something we both hopefully we can all hear it. And then me and you go, that's whack. Oh, that was great. That was whatever whatever it is, and just give like honest opinions and stuff like that. So I think I'm just like put it out there. A lot of stuff that that's why I called it the passive podcast because it talks about a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Can we talk about my Korean soaps too? I've been watching a lot of Korean soaps lately.
Yo, we talk about the Korean soap. You know what's funny? Because you don't know who's into what, right? I'm chilling at the today I was at work, but I had to go to the hardware store, so I got all this stuff. I'm carrying it because I didn't think I needed stuff. I'm going for one thing, and you go, I need this. So I got all this shit, right? And I got some paint, like a quart of paint. And I'm walking, and I'm in the line. I'm waiting. I actually put the stuff down because I'm waiting for the dude. And then one of the ladies to call me. But then the guest service lady said, "Yo, come over here," because like I kind of know her. She's cool. I talk mess with her all the time in the store. So, and then I go, I said, "Oh, shoot, all right." So I grabbed my stuff and I started walking around. I think I hit something and I dropped everything. That paint was like, ah.
Damn.
I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of paint in the court. Right? They basically shut that store down. They had everybody come, gather all the stuff. But it was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But it was funny, but like how they all, it was funny how they was like, this to be first, because everybody know me in the store. But then it was like, and then now I'm gonna be paint boy. It's gonna be some type of name I'm gonna have. I don't know. But they cleaned it up so fast and it's so good. I was like, by the time I came back with the new court, I'm like, it's good right here. Like, yeah, man. I was like, oh yeah, I know. I'm like, sorry, man. But it's like, I don't know. But that thing, I like.
Been my people, They jumped the border real quick, knocked it out, went back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I'd rather go to places like that's home feels homely. Like Norfolk Harbor, it feels like it's homely. It feels like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're talking to your brother, your sister, the girl down the block, right? Your neighbor. But when you go to Home Depot, it feels cold. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to help you. Nobody. They just there for the chat. Go over there.
Yeah, because you're just a number.
Yeah, it's like a number. Yeah, number. So I always try to go to a more personal, I guess, storefront, you want to say, or just anything in general, like good service. I like good service. I know you like good service. Like what you like we think about it. That's all we do right now. We service other people at our job. So when you're on the other end, I know you like good service at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm one of those people. Wherever I go, if I don't get good service, I don't return. I'm done with you. Whether I make a difference or not, but I'm not returning back to your establishment. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm like that too, man. It could be anything. It could be a restaurant. It could be like a laundromat. It could be anything, man. It could be anything that you. What's going on, Jamal Johnson? What's good, baby? It could be anything, man. It could be like if it's a restaurant, give me bad service, or like a laundromat. It could be anything. Like I remember, matter of fact, whenever I was working pest control, when I was doing chasing mice and rats around, I used to know all the restaurants in Boston that basically you shouldn't go to. You know what I'm saying, right? That was doing that. That might have been catching mice. That might have been feeding mice. I don't know, right? Or they just were so dirty. They didn't want to patch up holes. They didn't want to clean up the facility, man. So I knew places in Boston like that, man. And I remember I had an oath. I couldn't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think I probably told close friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't go to that restaurant. But I just said don't go. I can't tell you details. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like you got to though. So I remember like now that I'm a civilian, you see those restaurants, I'm like, yo, I tell people in the hobby, don't go in that restaurant, dog, unless they cleaned it up. Because they be nasty. There be some places that be so nasty, y'all. You be like, yo, and it be places that we was in the hood that knew. Like you know what I'm saying? I can say it now. Remember the one on Washington Street, KFC?
Yeah.
Courthouse?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if you used to go to that case. I used to go there because man, Sean on them down the street. We used to go there all the time. And when I came to pest control agent and shit, and the manager, supervisor, wherever I was, I remember going in there. I was on my account, or it was my boy's account. I did it for him real quick or something. I just remember going in there. It was roaches, grease everywhere on the floor. Grease was everywhere. Like they never cleaned it or mop. Big holes at the door so the mice can just walk in. They don't even have to squeeze in. They just walk in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a hotel or something. They wasn't trying to fix no holes, no doors, and it was just like nasty in there. Roaches just go in the grease, or a mouse could probably go in the grease and get cooked. Like it was that disgusting, man. And I remember yo, dog, I used to tell people because I didn't really know nobody that lived around there after when I started working on it. I think my cousin, I think Danae worked around there. I think I told her, so, yo, you better start eating up there. I don't know if you're eating up there now, but you better stop. You know what I'm saying?
You remember that Taco Bell's up in Hyde Park?
Yeah.
My sister bought Taco Bell there, brought it home. When she opened it, there was roaches in it.
No.
Yeah, so we stopped going there. They finally shut it down. But yeah, she showed us that. We was like, Okay.
See?
And I was just about to take a bite out of mine. Like really had it up to my mouth.
And
I almost had that crunchiness.
yeah, you had that. Yeah, some good protein right there. That good
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even know. Like, well, damn, this tastes a little unusual, but it's good.
That old school, that's the old school roast crunch. You know what I'm saying? Like that little pepper flavor. Yeah, now you got me thinking that one. That's nasty. But yo, that's nasty, dog. Yo, I want to quickly talk about some albums. I mean, you probably don't know a lot of these albums. Juan, you don't listen, you listen to rap, right? But like, what's the last rap album you bought? Young. Or listen to a whole album. You listen to streamed or whatever you want to call it.
The last, I mean, I heard Busta's new joint, but the last album I bought, we're gonna have to rewind back to the '90s.
Damn, son. So like
yeah, once
LOG shit.
Pretty much. I
gotta have it type of shit. Also, so you did hear the Busta Rhymes joint? You heard the whole thing?
Yeah.
What you think about it?
I enjoyed it because it brought me back to the music that I'm accustomed to, but I could tell he tried to add a little flavor for the younger crowd, for the modern people. So he had a little twist to it. You know, it's like a dish. He made it that we enjoy it, but he gave a little zest to it so the younger people could also enjoy it too.
Yeah, I think so too. I follow your whole scheme on that. When I did the review with Triborough, man, it was like it was 22 tracks, but he got a bonus one now, and I think it's 26 or whatever. I included some of the first album that came out with 22 tracks. I liked 20 out of the 22 tracks, and the other 2 tracks wasn't bad. So I wasn't like trying to skip them. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought he could just did better. Like the BBD one, the Boston one that I thought was gonna represent. I'm like, where are Boston's in the house? Even though they're still in there, but it wasn't a new song. It was like he just used the Poison. Use that in there, and use Ricky Bell's voice. But I'm in my mind, I'm going, you gotta remix that song with them actually in it with a new verse. Maybe they did. Maybe they sing it. Maybe they sing it live. But let them get some money. You know, I mean, maybe they get money by the sampling, but that might be somebody else's sample. That might be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they're not gonna get paid if they don't all sing. They gotta be a vocal thing to get paid, I think. Yeah. So I'm like, dog, like they gotta. That song kind of got me. It was okay, but then then it was like doing the Poison thing, and all of a sudden I go, what was the other song he put in there? It was like as you can see, he put like another song in it that he did a hot chorus. He mixed the choruses up.
I think his producer was doing a little bit too much sometimes.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like certain producers was like doing too much.
Yeah.
But it was dope. I thought the album was dope. I think, to be honest with you, I think it's a classic album. A lot of people they go crazy when I call things classic so quick. But if it's something that's really musical to me, and I like 20 out of 22 tracks, like come on, 2 tracks, like 20, that's a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? To like, if it's 22 tracks, you know what I'm saying? So he did his thing on that, and I thought he represented well. And
the issue with like especially the younger generation, they don't understand the meaning of classic, because some of these modern rappers, I'm sorry, these young people. Even some people that are music critic call it a classic, and I'd be like, they bumped ahead. What are they listening and hearing that I'm not hearing?
Exactly, fact. I'm talking about YouTube. I was trying to play music in the background so people know what I'm playing, but my TV acting funny. Yeah, that chicken coming out good. But I told you I got different glazes and different stuff from the when we went apple. Well, not fake. I don't say we went out picking. It wasn't apple. We didn't get no apple. We got apples, but we didn't go pick. Anyway, like we got a lot of these sauces, so it's like a lot of marinades. We got a lot of marinades that complement meats. You know what I'm saying? You know, like different seasons, different cultures and stuff like that. But this is like basically seasoned in the jar. So one could be and a lot of it's like it's more in the jar, like a mustard. They make cranberry stuff. And they mix different type of things. I'll tell you a couple. Some of these things look really good. I'm like, yo, dog. Like today I'm doing cranberry mustard, right?
Okay.
On some of the chicken. And then I'm doing Lope, I don't know, Aloya, I don't know, at the end, but whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? On the other 6, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? 6 to 6, and then I'm gonna see how it comes out because I marinated them, and then you know what I'm saying, baking them or to be healthier and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like, yo, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing it, you know?
Oh, so you starting to want to start a cooking show next? That's what I'm taking. That's what I'm taking from here.
Yeah, we could do a cooking show, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people are doing that too. They just mix it. They do the cooking show, but then they just, you know, and they're talking and they're bugging out like we're doing anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Having a good time. And they just, you know, a lot of people watch those, so they want to learn. They're kind of trying to learn how to cook, but they, you know, laughing and joking at the same time. So, like, you know, what's going on with my TV?
Especially now with the holidays coming, you know, people are going to be trying all types of crazy recipes.
You already know. You already know that one. People going to be doing some crazy maniac stuff, man. Oh, what's the week? Halloween? Actually, Halloween wasn't that bad. But was there anything crazy in Halloween? You got any Halloween stories this year? Nothing crazy?
No, I mean, because of COVID and everything, it was quiet.
That's what I was about to say. Like it was quiet. Like nobody was going around throwing eggs. Nobody was like toilet paper in someone's house. Like no one was really doing nothing that, you know, that kind of like, you know, that what's going on with this thing? No one did the stuff that we used to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything. We did so much crazy stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. You know, we'll have to tell them about the Jason story one day.
Which one is Jason's story? Remind me a little bit.
The back of Lewis's house. Remember?
Was I there?
I think he was there. Remember when I came by with the Jason mask when I left early?
And you came like to scare? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. You can
tell him that one day.
Yeah, we gotta do all that. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said we could get on here, make a video. It's live, but we can make this eventually become the video, and I'll post that. So this will be the introduction. So whatever day you want to do it. So if you want to do every Saturday, every Wednesday night, every whatever, just let me know. So we can
we'll definitely do it on the weekend because you know my schedule's it's a little hectic during the week.
Yeah. Let me see if this thing works. I'm just wondering what my TV's doing real quick. I'm like, yo, Matt, you know, like if something don't work, you're like, yo, what's wrong with my damn TV? You start going crazy like an old man. What's wrong with my TV, man?
Hey, man, you can't be buying those bootleg joints from the corner no more, man.
I know, though. You gotta act like you got a little bit of money, man. Come on, man, damn TV. So like maybe because I'm on. No, I'm not on YouTube. I'm on freaking Instagram. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna turn it off. Something's up. I'll figure it out in a minute.
So it's not feeling the love today. That's what it is.
Yeah, I gotta see what's going on, man. Somebody cutting off my cable or something. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh man, I tell you, stop getting those bootleg joints. You know
what I mean?
Can't steal cable no more like back in the day.
Nah, you can't. Well, we got like 15 minutes, but so let me shout out all these new albums. Okay. And then we can keep talking after that. I just want to get this thing real quick. So there's some new releases that's coming out Friday. We got Mussolini and Planet Asia got an album together. It's gonna be called Pharaoh. Is it Pharaoh Chains? Yeah, Pharaoh Chains, right? That's gonna be good. I think I already heard the video and the song. I saw the song. I heard the song and saw the video already. It's dope. And then we got Goody Mob. Goody Mob back together, man. They got an album coming out. Okay. Yeah, Survival Kit coming out this Friday.
Yeah, I have to check them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out. They're kind of old school, you know what I mean? They got the bars, you know what I'm saying? They got the beats. So that might be a good album to listen to this Friday. And then you got what up, Taj? What's good, baby? Gang, baby. That's my cousin, but then we got 2 Chainz coming out tomorrow. Friday. We got an album called So Help Me God. So that's 2 Chainz. And then you got Ty Ferris. I think he was supposed to drop today, or he meant to drop it earlier than Friday, so he didn't drop it last Friday either. So he dropped his album. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Ty Ferris, Why It Different. So it's already out. So go check that out. And then something Friday too is Lecrae. A lot of people know this guy. He's like a more of a gospel rapper one. His name's Lecrae. Got some good rapper, good music. He got an album coming out tomorrow called
He ain't like Mace. A little bit confused, is he?
Nah, he's a real.
Okay.
He's like really into that shit, but it sounds dope. It sounds like Ice Cube mixed with gospel rap, but it's like you don't swear, but it's like this dude's hard, man.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so Lecrae, Restoration Deluxe. I'm gonna check that out. I know I'm checking that one out. I'm gonna check that one out first. Either that one or Mussolini Planet Asia. And then there's another album coming out. The 6th album I'm gonna shout out is A-Stop Rock. You got Spirit World Field Guide coming out Friday too. And then I'm gonna do a real quick one. We're gonna do check for records, like I'm gonna do check for a record on my on YouTube. So basically stuff that's out right now. I'm gonna shout out like 2 or 3 artists. We got Street Justice, produced by 38 Special. It's called Community Service. Go download that. Go get that. Go cop that. We got Rim and Eddie Kane. They got BK. Is it Kamatis? BK Kamatis. Is that a Spanish word? Kamatis? Kamatis?
Not to my knowledge.
INATES. Kamatis. Am I saying that wrong? Caminance. I'll be messing up on words lately. I don't know. I gotta get back to my reading. I don't care. Yeah, BK CAMINATES. Caminance. BK Caminance. I gotta look up that word. It gotta be in something. Somebody in the comments tell me what that word means. You got DJ K Slay. You got this single, and you gotta go check the video out. It's called Rolling 50 Deep, and you got 50 MCs on it, old school and new school.
Wow.
It's dope, and the beat's dope. I just watched it before I got on air. I was like, yo, 50 MCs? No way. And then if you go on K Slay's, joint, right? You go on K Slay's YouTube channel. What's up, Al? What's going on? Gang. Projects. I know Al from the projects from Faneuil Projects and Brain Projects. Gang, baby. Gang. But yeah, K-Slay got this single out. You got to go watch the video because it's got all 50 rappers rapping. It's different. It's COVID, so they just take their own little verse and then they probably chopped it up and sold it together and shit. And then you got 2 more that I'm gonna mention real quick. You got Doe Networks presents. Man, these names be getting me. This is this new rapper. I think Akil is AAQIL. Akil or Akil Ali. You got an album called Dirty Spirits. Go check that project out. And then you got one more I'm gonna mention before we talk bullshit and get out of here. I got Him Low and Eardrum, aka Q3, King Kong on Cocaine. That's the name of the album. Oh Lord, it's crazy. I think King Kong on Cocaine is the album. Him Low and Eardrum, aka Q3. I think it's just on YouTube now. I don't know if it's on the streaming platforms, but go check it out. Look for it. It's kind of crazy, too. I got to go back to it. I might listen to it again and review it. That's how good it is, I think.
It seems like a lot of people want to drop on Friday the 13th, huh?
Yo, I think that's yeah. It's funny because people drop a lot of satanic rappers or people that believe in all that crazy ghost shit. They drop stuff on Halloween. Like Chief Luke always drop something on Halloween. I think last year, Jadakiss and Fab dropped. I think they dropped their joint Freddie Jason album or mixtape on Halloween. But a lot of people do that around this time. They do it. They try to do Friday 13th because it's memorable. You know what I mean? And they be like, "Yo, Friday 13th, bro." Like that stuff.
But but if the joint is whack, it's not memorable.
Exactly. It's memorable to you when you put it out, but it ain't memorable to us because we using like this is the album right here, and that we just putting our drinks on it like this, like a coaster. We using the album covers. So you gotta have quality work. I tell people, no matter what kind of music it is, you gotta have quality. Like it's quality. You gotta have quality. That's it. It's nothing else. That's the magic word right there. You know what I'm saying? Well, you do Ed O.G., right?
Oh yeah.
Like you was like Nam talks, like you probably talked to him, saw him, whatever.
Yeah, I seen him a few times around back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I figured that because I know like I used to run into him, bump into him, say what up, but I never really talked to him like that. I was saying, just give him the head nod and just walk by him. But everybody knew who he was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They would respect him. You know what I mean? You know somebody in my family, or he's always, because I swear to God, he's always at the cookouts.
You know what's so good about him? He's so down to earth. What little fame he's got, he's even at his height, he hasn't changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people still embrace him so much.
That you're right about that. Now I love LOG, man. I think he got an album out. He might have a couple albums. He got an album out with Master Ace. I know that. I love Master Ace too. And last time I heard, they was before the COVID. I think they was touring in like I don't know Europe or something. They was touring somewhere, making money. Like because everybody else loves us. They love American rappers.
Except America,
huh?
Except America.
Except America, yeah, exactly. Yeah. America try to get it free. You know, they try to tape it and record it, whatever.
Yeah.
Now they try to get it illegally online. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit they do. But I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them. I tried to get it illegally. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all were.
That's the American way. It's still, baby.
Yeah, that's it. Like what?
45, baby. Yo, what you think about 45?
$9.99. Let me see if I can get it for the freebie.
What you think about 45? Well, he said he's not leaving the office. What you think about that?
What happened?
Mr. 45 said he's not leaving. He said it's assault. Like he said he wants all the votes recounted.
You know, people get butthurt and too sensitive.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, we can talk a little bit about it because it's like it's basically
it's like this. He had his run. He made us laugh.
Yep, like a comedian.
He did his best for the economy. Everything else, he stunk it up.
Yep.
So it's one of those. Hey, listen. I tell people all this all the time. They're never going to be a perfect president.
Oh hell no!
If you really want the country to do better, the next 10 to 15 president have to be on the same page. Will be like, okay, during my presidency, I only want to focus on fixing this problem. The next person come, I want to focus on fixing on this other problem. But when you try to take on everything, you can't.
You can't. It's just too much. Like the funny thing is, like I think it's just the way our system's set up. It's kind of built for us not to get nowhere. Like. Period. So like, cause they got Congress, got House of Representatives, so we can submit a bill anytime. We can submit a bill every day.
Yeah.
It could be the best bill best bill in the world. How to change. How to get universal health care. It might be, somebody got the illest bill, but nobody want to pass it because they're gonna lose money somehow, right? Like even with stuff like when solar panels came and all that crazy stuff. People were like, no, they don't want to do it. And they still fighting to keep using oil instead of like solar and all this other stuff that they could be using to purify the earth. You know what I'm saying? At least save the earth. But they don't want to do that. They still want to use because they got stock in oil. They got stock in whatever. You know what I'm saying? All the old school, whatever old school they got stock in that. And they don't want to lose their money. I mean, it's all set up for poor America to be poor America and for them to be rich. No matter how you look at it and who's in the White House, you know what I'm saying? The White House is always gonna be the White House. I don't care who's in it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
That's it. That's why I want to start this podcast to get everybody's mentality to do other stuff, get more money, get more bags. You know what I'm saying? Work hard and protect the family you love and the friends. And you should be straight. You should be happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do stuff that you love. And don't be in marriages like you said that it's not going right, man. And y'all both satisfied. Get out of it. Like, go be happy.
This is gonna be my advice going forward to people. This is for men and women.
Yeah.
Don't say you're going to look for a person that's belongs on the cover of a Vogue or GQ magazine when you look like a hot mess. Yeah. Don't say you want a person that's well off when you're broke.
Yep.
Because these people, my philosophy going forward is, if I'm looking for a life partner that person better make equal or more than me financially. You got to bring something to the table other than, hey, I look great. Well, that's good for you, but what bill are you gonna pick up? That was my
Yeah,
mistake that I made. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Facts. No, facts, man. That's right. That's right. That's 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Because I went from living comfortable, enjoying myself, having what I wanted to, damn, where'd my money go?
Yeah, where's all the all this money that I'm working hard for? All the overtime you're getting, all the whatever, you
Yeah.
cranking it up, you cranking those hours up, making mad money, and then all of a sudden you turn around, your wife spent all of it. I'll be like, what? That happened to me once? Like that's why not saying I don't believe in marriage. You was married for 20 years, it worked out for you, but then you guys got the divorce. But you said you was happy, you was probably happy maybe at least 15 out of 20 of the years, or what? If you had to count the years you was happy in 20 years, how many years of marriage you actually really happy with her and the whole surrounding and
To be honest, I would say two.
two out of the 20?
Yeah. She's a great person, but we just wasn't a perfect match.
Oh man, damn, dude. I'm like, yo, that's low. So you was just sticking around for the kid?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I always said I never want my kid to be like, damn, my parents separated. So that's why, I always stayed on the grind working just to, and I waited till the kid was old enough where it's like, okay, boom, it's not going to have an impact on him.
Oh, man. Thanks for joining us for the Great Minds Podcast. Y'all got to go check out the Great Minds Podcast. Go check it out on YouTube. These are some dope dudes, man. They know what they talk about. They do interviews, best interviews on the block, on the planet. Besides Mike Pilot. I love Mike Pilots too, but the Great Minds Podcast, what I'm saying? They up there, man. They doing their thing, man. Shout out to them brothers, man. Go get on their Instagram too and support them. But yeah, man. I never I know my parents. Everybody wanted me to get married. Like everybody wanted to do, me to go through this traditional this and that. I mean, I thought about it. I think I was gonna. I thought I was gonna marry my child's mother, but it just didn't work out. And I think. It's funny. I think somebody saved me on that. It could be God, it could be the Lord, it could be whatever, right? Whatever you believe in. Somebody saved my ass, man, from not marrying her and being with her because we were toxic at the end of that, and she's still toxic. I don't like to talk about her, but she's my. I used to love her and be in love with her and everything, but you can't remain to be toxic now. It's
Yeah.
Our daughter's grown. Our daughter's 21 years old. What are you mad at me now for? She graduated. She's about to graduate from college. She's on the dean's list. She got a sorority. Like she's doing all this positive stuff and the good stuff that everybody want their kid to go through. Affecting they do whatever. So why would you still be mad at me? Something's up with you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need some therapy. Maybe you stressed out. Maybe there's something going on that I know just that she's going through, or maybe it could be a mental thing.
Well, it could be, something that the media always want to portray is you was in your child's life, because they always want to portray that ethnic men are never in their child's life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some women don't like that because you may not be with them, but you're still in your child's life.
Oh yeah, I was there. You was there. I was there. We were both there for our kids, man. Growing up, all the way from the rooter to the tutor, man.
Yeah.
Since they were born to now, that's what I respect about you too. Like you, no matter what it was, and now I respect you more because you went through. You're saying 20 years, and basically, kind of two of them was really, really successful for you. So you had to grind. I'm surprised you got teeth left. You had to bite. You had to grind on your teeth so much and hold back how you really felt a lot. I guess just because it's marriage pride. I don't know. Is that what you call it? Marriage pride? I don't know.
You know what? I did it just to also prove a point. You know what I mean? I didn't want to fall into that trend early where it's like, oh, another ethnic couple that didn't even last 2, 3, 5, 10 years. I could literally say I lasted from the beginning till my child was an adult.
Yeah. Now, I hear you, man. In the comments, one of the Great Mind podcasts is Vaughn. This is Vaughn. I think he's usually on the right side. Am I right, Vaughn? You on the right side on the podcast? And I watch the YouTube. I think you're on the right side. Marriage is the toughest thing you will ever do. That's what Vaughn says. Yeah, I think he's married, and I think that I don't know. I think they both married actually. Both of the guys from the Great Minds podcast. But maybe you can give us some advice too, man. You know.
Yeah, because another thing that changes too in marriage is, this is why I also tell couples, if your partner has a high sex drive, don't fool them at the beginning, and then later on you tell them, got more excuses than the Pope, you know?
Yeah.
That's another thing. And also, I understand, especially women want to force a man into marriage. If that's not your thing, don't do it. And I tell men all the time, if I could rewind the clock, because I mostly did it for my mother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I could rewind the clock, and I'd be like, you know what, I'm happy the way I am, I'm cool. Because, man, divorce, I tell you what, if you're thinking about it, you better move those funds a year in advance, scatter them, sprinkle. You know?
Oh, that was his. You got to sprinkle them all over the place.
Yeah, baby. Sprinkle all that to people you trust. Go start working at the local car wash so your income goes down. And then you go to that judge, man, I'm broke as a joke. I can't do nothing for you, man.
Can't do nothing for you, man. I got these problems on my own. Flavor Flav. Yo, Vaughn, that's hilarious, yo. And I don't know if you can read the comments, but Vaughn says, yeah, both are married. They're both married, so yeah, I'm right on.
Damn, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Great Minds. I would have told you, like a YouTube commercial, run.
Why you stupid? Well, you got me choked, man. Yo,
I mean, more power to you. You know, I'm not a religious man, but I'll be praying for y'all, you know, because I know.
I mean, that goes to the thing I was saying, Juan. Like, some people are built to be married. Some people are really actually in love, and it's really a connection. And these two black brothers probably got a real connection with their wives. You know what I mean? And they really happy. You know, like for you say 22 times out of 20 years you kind of in love or happy. These guys probably been in love. I don't know if they've been 20 years, but what if they say they was married 20 years? I bet you they was probably happy for at least 18. So that it just works out for others.
Yeah, no, it's different for everybody. And you know, I use mine as more of a comedy joint now. You know, teach people. I love seeing good people end up together, you know what I mean? But being married made me realize one thing. Marriage is not for me. Even I could be 70 years old. Oh, you're going to die alone. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's people that don't want children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
you're right. Yeah, see, like Vaughn's saying, right, from Great Minds podcast. You can't see the comments, Vaughn?
Yeah, I said, see, one's been married for 10, the other one's been married for 18.
Yeah, been with wife for 18 years. But I think it's just Vaughn talking. I don't know if it's both of them, but
well, no, one said, I don't know who was. One's been married for. Oh, okay. He's been with his wifey for 18, but married for 10.
No, because he said earlier that you should be friends with your. No, it won't be your wife at the time, but you should be friends with your lover first, and really get to know them as friends, and then marry your friend. So when people say marry your friend, I get it. It's funny. Like back in the day, there were certain people that were my friends that I would have loved to marry because we probably dated or whatever, and then I was goofy goosey, so I'm running around like the street, so I messed up all them relationships, right? But I know who got away. I know the women that got away because I let them go. You know what I'm saying? I was on to the next one. Because I thought I was a pimp. I thought I was a man. I thought I'm running around with, who I was running around with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We got numbers every day. We got new booty every day. Like we was getting so much ass. It was insane. So for me, and then when a good girl did come along, I was going to the next girl, and I knew I could count the girls on my hand that I should have married, but I never did.
I know what I should have married was my '81 Toyota. She was a good girl to me. She did what I say, only talked to what I want to listen, aka the radio.
God,
You know, took me to new places.
your car, your wife. Why you think everybody gives them, female names? Because
When you remember that car? Remember we took it to Springfield. Remember?
you did.
That's
It
the.
made it Springfield. We were gonna go to the Basketball Hall of Fame, but we didn't. But we just went to we passed it, and then we just went to go visit Big Lou. Yeah, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
you know, I missed that 81 1.8 two-door, baby. Damn, I let that beautiful girl get away.
Yo,
Damn, I got a tear in my eye right now. I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, you know,
Yo, you got
my
me
little,
cracking up.
my
No, but
little Yoda.
no, that's just one. I'm glad they let us go on longer than the hour, so that hopefully we can stay on as long as we just bug
Yeah.
out.
You
Tell
know
me,
me, I ride out.
yeah, we'll just ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can, and whoever's going, man, get some more people to come in. We gotta stay on a little longer. I thought I was gonna do an hour. We gotta stay on a little longer, bug out. But dude, like I always I ain't gonna lie. I go back to I thought I was gonna marry my child's mother. Like I was about to get the ring and everything. You know what I'm saying? And like somebody stopped me, man, and it was just like it was a situation. I was like really busy. And I was taking care of I had a stepdaughter, taking care of the first daughter, and we had our daughter. We was engaged. We was already engaged, but we was engaged, but we was like, had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, at least one kid, right? We kind of going backwards a little bit, but I was getting for the ring, trying to get the ring, and setting up a way to propose to her. But I was going to school full time, college. Then I was working at UPS at night. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. You was on the grind.
And I'm doing full time. Well, and sometimes at UPS I stay longer. I did part time, but sometimes I go get extra hours and wash some trucks at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as like somebody was with me to drive me home, because like the train system, because I used to take the T up there in Somerville to Somerville. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like, nah, I can't miss my last train. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wouldn't wash trucks.
All right, great mind. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yo, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Blessed. Go check out the Great Minds podcast, man, and sign up to their Instagram too. Follow them on Instagram. But yeah, man, like dog, I'm telling you, man. Like relationships now, like okay, like my ex-girlfriend. She might see this, whatever. But I'm gonna say ex-girlfriend. Like I won't even say her name. We recently saw each other. We cool, whatever. Everything. We always been cool, but we saw each other. And things kind of sparked off. You know what I mean? A couple of things kind of sparked off. So, basically, if she got COVID, I got COVID. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to get too graphic on the joint.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do I do now? Like the way she talks, the way she went away from that situation. It's like we're back together. But the way I got out of that situation, I thought it was just like I don't want to call it a booty call, but it seemed that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. But not to say I wouldn't start a relationship with her. Not to say like she's a beautiful girl and she has a beautiful family, has a beautiful heart. I'll get with her in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like she got good spirits, she's good people. Like she'll ride or die for me, right? But am I ready for that yet? I don't know. We'll see. So, like, it's just like the dude was saying earlier from the Great Mind podcast. Like, yo, you gotta work on it, bro. And it's not just a marriage. It's like, yo, you gotta work on it. Like, you gotta like, and not just. And then I was telling somebody today. I was telling one of my managers. I said, listen, but we was talking about relationships. I said, we wasn't just talking about relationships. I said, you know what a relationship is? He said, what you mean? I said, like, it's not just like you and your wife. A relationship like with you and your friend, you and your kid,
yeah,
whatever. I said, you have relationships with everybody, and you got to work on those relationships. And you might think, oh, he's just my friend, whatever. Like, no, you can't think like that. Like, this person's a person. They ride or die with you all these years. Like you're a human being first before you're anything else. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you ride and die with somebody, you got those relationships. You got to build on every relationship, even if it's your kid relationship, whatever. That's what you just got to do. Everybody's You have a relationship with everybody. And people just think relationship, they think, oh, you gotta be physical contact. No, that's just a different type of relationship, you know what I'm saying? But you got a relationship with your teacher, your job, and everybody, man. And everybody's different. You gotta treat them differently. Every relationship is different from raising a kid to having a wife to having a friend for over 20 years, and everything's different.
No, that's true. Because look at us. Our relationship is, we had our good and bad times, but we're still here because we both, worked at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you think about it, it's just like a chop, man, go up and down, man. You know what I mean? But as long as we keep it alive and it ain't straight, you flatline, it'd be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can go down a little bit and come back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you have this much history and for somebody, like there's so much love for somebody, you can't just diminish that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't. You just can't stay away from people. Like, you can have breaks. Like, I have breaks all the time with people. Like, if they get on my nerves, I'm gonna give them a break. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They gotta get a couple of weeks off because I'm not gonna deal with your bullshit if you being hostile or you're being insane or something, whatever's going on. If you're having issues and problems and you trying to bring all that negativity in my world, that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna give you your break. I'm gonna give you a break like the Kit Kat bar, dog. Like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
Well, also don't forget Chuck's birthday is coming up this month.
Oh shit! It's November what? 8th? No, past 8th. November what? No, 20 something, right?
29th.
29th. Yeah. I knew it was I thought it was either the beginning or the end. Wait, yours passed? Wait a minute, yours just passed.
Yeah, mine's already passed.
Okay, I didn't forget yours, did I? Am I going crazy?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah, it's all good though.
It was October, like early October, right?
Yeah. See, people, this is the kind of friend I got. You forget my birthday after 20 years. It's all right, though.
Yo, I've been doing so much. When I get home, I'm like, I'm so excited to like, do things like this podcast or make videos or listen to music. Like I get so excited about my new chapter in life. Like I really believe this is this today's what you make it. So like this is a new chapter of my life that I can just make sure I'm happy, and make sure the people around me are happy. If you're not happy, like if you're not say like you're a miserable dude, but you're in my circle, we gotta figure that out. We gotta figure out how to make you not miserable because I ain't gonna want you around me. If you
no, that's true.
You know what I mean? I'll be like, yo, Wanda, I'll tell you, I'll be like, yo, Wanda, you keep acting, we talk, I can get on the phone, you get on the phone, cuss me out. Like, you gotta be truthful with these people, because like I said, like you said earlier, building relationships for everybody.
Yeah.
You got a goddamn dog, like, you know what I'm saying? You're a Tweety bird or something in the cage, like, you know what I mean? So,
hey, you turned off your food, right?
What you mean turned off? You mean?
You didn't? Weren't you cooking chicken?
Yeah, I turned it off. Just like right now.
Last time I got blamed for burning something. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, you talking to me? But I'm paying attention now. I'm saying,
okay.
I got it staying in the oven. It's gonna stay hot. It's gotta be crisp. I can tell. Got that like the glaze on it. And I got that crisp on it, man. Like I said, I did those two marinades. I'm about to try and go crazy. Though. I'm gonna just let it keep staying warm, dog. I'm like, all that chicken will be gone. I told you I don't eat meat a lot, but this is like today's my cheat day for the month or whatever. I don't really time it and be like, oh, it's Wednesday, yeah. I don't do that. I just like. My body said, yo, go get some turkey or go get like after I eat vegetables and fruit for 20 days in a row or something, right? So I've been eating, you know what I'm saying? I drink a lot of water too. So and then like now that I'm more active, I'm gonna start working out again too. Cause I lost weight. I lost stress weight. So like I can see my 6-pack already, you know what I mean? All I gotta do is like 2 sit-ups. I'll be straight, you know what I'm saying? Like so like now I'm eating better and I'm gaining the weight back and then I'll just start working out now and then get toned up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good here. I got this 42-pack going, smooth.
42-pack. I can lie, dog. I'm trying to think though how much is the biggest I weighed. I remember cause I look at my pictures. You know what's funny? The one you bought. Let me go. I can bring the phone. I'm about to freaking I think I'm gonna have the
Oh,
computer. You remember this picture?
We're about to take a time travel. Yeah.
Like you can see me, like I got weight on. You can see my cheeks. Like I look like I got and that's the picture you bought me. Remember, like we went to the. I think we went to like I'm gonna show the color one right now, real quick. Hold
I
on.
think it was Canopy Lake at the time, or
Nah, no. This is I'm gonna tell you the story on this one. But I got chubby cheeks and I weighed a lot of weight on that. I forgot how much I weighed. I know I weighed like probably weighed like 180 dog in that picture or something. Like I was big. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking a lot of beer and all that
I
stuff.
can't recall when I was 180. We ain't gonna talk about that.
No, but that picture was like every year. I made it a point to get a picture with my daughter, without the family, just me and her, without her mother, right? And this is when I was with her, and this is when I was without her. Right? Every year, me and my daughter would go take pictures. Like a tradition. We go to Old Mills or whatever, the mall. The mall. Sears. Remember Sears used to do the
yeah.
They do the family thing. It's just like like going to school. Your kids go to school and they come back with 8,000 pictures. Those, right? So we did. I think he was with us then or something. We was chilling or something. We was all out hanging out at the mall. And it was like, how they do the package. Oh, you want the package with 40 in it, 2 in the hand, 3 in the hand, this size, 8x9, 6x4. I was like, yo, relax, yo. And he's like, you want it in, all this thing. You want it in like, I don't know what that black and white one, but it's not black and white. It's a different color, sepia or something, right? And I'm like, nah, man, you're bugging out. Like, and Juan goes, nah. Then he was like, I like that one. He was looking at him on the computer. He's like, nah, I like the sepia one. It was like black and white kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's not sepia, I think. And then like, also like, you was like, no, I'm paying for that one. I don't care how much it is. I just want that. That's a gift. You just like, I'm like, all right, I want a gift. He's like, no, that's a gift. That's a gift. You get that gift. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. I just remember you doing that. And I was like, yo, that was cool as shit. Like, I didn't think you was going to do that. Like, the pictures I wanted, I had enough to give to the family and friends. But you was like, nah, I want that one right there. I want to see that one up hanging. I said, all right, word. So, and then, like, I hung it up. I got a nice frame for it, and I had it up ever since. You know what I'm saying?
See, you got better memory than me, because I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. I didn't recall the story there, see?
Nah, I know that's good. Like, certain things stick with you, you know what I'm saying? And you just be like, all right, I know that one. That's why I said, like this podcast is going to be more than just the topics we talked about earlier. It's going to be like us reminiscing, bugging out. And I said, that's why I was telling you, I said, the perfect show, like, you know how you kept saying, y'all want to do something, we should do something. I said, yeah. I wasn't brushing you off. I was thinking about the best thing we could do. Like, we got to, like, you know what I'm saying? So when I thought about it, and I kept putting things together. And then when I came up with this, I said, yo, this is going to be brilliant for me and Ron. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it tackles, and it's our personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, this passive podcast is going to be our personality. It's going to be everything. They don't have, they're not just like, Boston Celtics, and that's all we talk about. You know what I'm saying? Not just in anybody that just talks about, certain things. Because I just talk about certain things in my other podcasts. You know what I'm saying? So for this podcast, I want to open it up and expand it so we can have more conversation and just more witty conversation, more funny conversation. Just in general, man. You know what I'm saying? With somebody you love and care for, you know what I'm saying, your circle. You know what I'm saying? People get to see your true characteristic and they know it ain't bullshit. Because, like, like you can go on somebody's page or meet somebody. They're like, yo, is this dude putting on an act? Like, I don't put on no act for nobody. You know that. Like, I'm the same person. Except at work. At work, I got to change. I can't be, like, too loose. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if I'm around anybody else, I'm like, what's going on? It's this the deal. Like, I'm talking like that. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? I read 20 books a month, a year or something. Like, but I still got a vocabulary of the hood, too, once in a while. And I like to talk like that because it relaxes me. And I don't have to think too much.
I want to rewind something back. Let's talk about your bummy Lakers winning that bowl BS, championship.
Oh, come on, everybody. Let me tell you this. My boy has a podcast called what I just say Knicks, Legion of Knicks podcast, right? And he talks about everything, New York sports. He talks about all types of stuff, right? Like, so I'll go in his chat and bring up the Lakers. They go. The first thing he says, yo, I don't understand how this Boston fan can be a Lakers fan, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Marquis crazy, man. He always says that. He says this podcast. I'm like, yo, I grew up with uncles. Like I had a father, but I grew up without him. Like I knew where he was at, but he just wasn't in my life. So I grew up with my uncles, and whatever my uncles like, I like. And they were Lakers fans. There was Magic Johnson there, Cooper with the Sox. You know what I'm saying? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who else was there? I'm trying to think of all the Celtics. I mean, Lakers.
James Worthy.
James Worthy.
I got his rookie card.
Who's the fifth man?
See, James Worthy, Kareem, AC Green.
AC Green. That's what I was gonna say. AC, because I was saying dark skin dude. I just could picture him skinny and dark skin. AC Green.
And people should read up his book on him because he didn't drink, he didn't smoke, he was a religious man. He didn't have sex until he got married. And this is all, I think, he got married, I think, at the end of his NBA career.
Yeah. Yo, that was, and that lady was ride or die for him. I mean, they were just like girlfriend and boyfriend for that long without having sex. And that's what like the dude was saying earlier, like you gotta really get to know somebody, man. You gotta be their friend, and that's probably he did it the right way. And yo, he's probably blessed for it, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd be funny like all of a sudden they do a reality show and they crazy, they kill each other every day, and you know something crazy like that. But that would be hilarious. Like yo, they did everything right and they fighting, like you know what I'm saying? So, but like everybody has their ups and downs too. So you know they probably had like, yeah, you do it like that, man. Like I just listen. I tell you, I can count on my hand. And no disrespect to all the ladies ever dated, or they actually don't know if they watching this, you know, if it's dumb or not. But I can count on my hand the women that I should have stayed with or should have built a relationship with and had more patience with. But I can count on my hand probably about 5, man. You know what I'm saying? I got probably like one's North Korean. And I ain't saying no names. One is probably like maybe the rest are black. I think. No, was one Hispanic or no?
You know my philosophy: stay away from those Spanish women.
Oh yeah. You always got that. You crazy, man. Like, cause like I used to like.
I'm just like skinny brother, you know.
Yeah, I don't want. But yeah, Puerto Rican power. I know. But
I'm black, baby. Don't make me have to play the ringtone on here.
Oh no, not the ringtone. You still got that? Don't tell me you still got the ringtone, though.
Still got the ringtone, baby.
Yeah, you got it. I'm black, yo. I'm black, yo. I'm black, and I'm black, yo. From what's that movie? That
PB4.
PB4. Chris Rock.
For those who don't know, huh?
Chris Rock was in there.
Yep, Chris Rock was the main guy.
He was the main
and I think Charlie Murphy was in there. No, was it Charlie Murphy? No, the dude who played Pinky in Friday. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know his name, dog. So, you know, hopefully somebody comes to us.
But he was in there too.
Yeah, he was in like I had the Jerry curls and crazy juice flying everywhere and shit like that, man. Yo, what the hell is going on, man? Yo,
that was a good movie for the young people. You need to watch it. CB4 is funny.
CB4 is dope, man. That's another thing we can talk about. Movies too. Like that's what I'm saying. Like our stuff is freestyle comes up. So like now, like movies is gonna be incredible too. Like you're gonna start talking about classic movies that we like, you know, strange movies or movies that people probably never that slept on. Like you probably won't believe my favorite movie is Princess Bride. People go, Princess Bride, what's that? They either they never heard of it. If they did hear of it, they're gonna question why Princess Bride is my favorite movie. But if they saw it and they know it's a quality, great movie, they're gonna be just as happy to talk about it with me as I am to bring it up. Like Princess Bride is amazing. Andre the Giant's in it before he passed away. He was in it. He played an awesome role as the Giant. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he kept playing with rock.
And people watch the documentary of Andre the Giant. They will know he was in pain. That's why if you look at it real good, he was very stiff, but he was in pain.
Yeah, I heard he was in pain all his life, and that's why he used to drink a lot. He used to try to get drunk, so he would get drunk. Like when you drink, you know your pain. You forget at least your mind tells your body not that it's not matching up. So you forget about the pain. You don't feel it no more. You get drunk. So like I heard he used to drink how many beers a night? It was like 96, 100 or something.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Yo, I was like, I don't know about when I first heard that stat. I think he used to drink 100 and something beers a day, and he used to drink liquor, everything at the same time. I think he used to smoking. I don't know if he did any other drugs, but he used to drink a lot of beer or liquor, right? And I remember them saying the bear in his hand looked like a fucking like a teeny weeny or like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just looked like something
Yeah.
small, like a little ass can like that in his hand, and he's doing this with him, and I get it because it's like a teeny weeny to him. It's not a bear.
Especially him being his size, you know.
Yeah, like he's gulping them shits down like they nothing, bro. Like that don't make no sense. But can you imagine? Like I used to love Andre the Giant too, man. I always cheer for Andre the Giant. But then he go like he went like he was always a good character, right? Then he go bad before. Was he a bad character? Why do I think he's good? Was a good character?
He was mostly good. He played a couple of times a bad guy.
Yeah, he used to go back and forth with the good and bad situation. I remember that. That's when wrestling was good, man. I used to like wrestling when it was like Macho Man. Macho Man was my favorite wrestler. Randy Macho Man Savage, slap it to a slam jam.
I used to like Jimmy Fly Snooker and the Junkyard Dog.
Yep, I like them too. I love Jimmy Fly. So he used to jump off the goddamn rope. He used to jump off the goddamn sky. Now he was jumping all type of places. And Junkyard Dog was dope too. And I used to like the Animal Steel, but I mean, used to bite
yeah. The Iron Sheik, you know, everybody got to have a bad guy.
Iron Sheik, and he used to have to do what's his move?
Yeah, camel clutch, yeah.
Camel clutch, I'm like, yeah. You gotta get like Lou on here, you know what I'm saying? Lou know a lot of wrestling. You know, yo, that's what I was thinking about too. One of my you know, Tribe Bro. He did he just recently did. Yo, go check out that rap podcast, y'all. But he just did one a podcast about top 25 video games. I was like, man, Juan need to be watching this, but it was so late. He wasn't up. Maybe he was. It was like they do a lot of late night joints, like 11 p.m. So you can.
Oh yeah, you should have hit me up. You know I was up.
Oh yeah, look him on YouTube. He had the top 25 video game thing. That was like one, and Elias and who else? Big Lou and whoever else played video. Chuck, y'all love that.
Oh yeah.
All day and wrestling. He loves wrestling too. And I told him I stopped watching wrestling when it was like after the whole Hogan thing. I watched a little bit of Rock, but then I kind of stopped watching after the Rock. Yeah,
to me, because it started getting a little bit too watered down for me.
Yeah. And I remember somebody going, "No, you gotta watch it back. The Rock's dope. The Rock's dope." And I'm like, "Eh." But by the time I started watching it again, that's when he went into the TV and movies. I'm like, y'all talking about the dude that's in the TV and movies? He's the best wrestler. That don't make no sense. And I was like, then I started watching it again. I'm like, I'm watching this wrestling corny shit. Like,
you know, he's a smart man. He took his business opportunity and ran with it, still running with it. Because I think I was reading not too long ago, he's the highest paid actor right now.
Well, he probably is. Yeah. The eyebrow boy. I can't do the raise, but whatever the fuck he's doing with his eyebrow. But you know, you can do it. Oh shit. Oh damn. All right, Rock, motherfucker. But yeah, I got, it was funny. The other day I was on one of my, I don't know if I was on a podcast. I think I was doing a video, and I was trying to do I think I was doing the Ozzy Osbourne classic album movie, right? So I was trying to do Ozzy Osbourne because like it's funny because if you watch him talk, like when he was on that show, he had the Osbourne family, whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
Every time they put the mic on, they'd be like, you know, and we go, what? And Sharon wouldn't understand it. His wife, why the hell she understand it? He didn't say nothing, right? So, but when he does an album, he's clear as day. And I was like, when I was reviewing it, I said, this dude is weird. How he cannot talk, but when he's on the album, you hear all his words. And I said, he's more passionate about his albums and his music. And maybe it's because he's screaming it, I'm not sure, but like a lot of times he's not screaming. And the album I did, some soft ballad ones too, you hear it clearly. And I'm like, how is he clear on the mic, but then he's like not clear when he talk? I'm like, that don't make no sense.
Like you said, it's probably his passion. Something comes out of him where it just flows.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, that's a mystery, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's dope how we can do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, and I couldn't make the impression. I was trying to make the impression of Ozzy Osbourne. That's where I was going with the story, and I couldn't even do the impression of him talking crazy. And I got challenged. I was trying to do the way he talks, and then I tried to do the rock version. And I'm just bad at impressions. I tried to do like whoever, Mr. T. I pity the fool. You know, I can't. I just suck at impressions. Like if I was a comedian, I'd be like, nah, I'm not doing impressions, man.
Well, like Dave Chappelle said when he did, you know, he gonna do 2 impressions. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah. He did something stupid. He like, did he try to do an impression? He did an impression of somebody, I think.
Yeah, somebody, and then he said, then he made fun of the audience.
He made fun of the audience. Like his impression was that. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, he just dissed everybody. What is this? Everybody I was watching the goddamn
Yeah.
show. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. Like, yo, come on, man. You can't diss the audience that's watching it. No, imagine you paid $100 something a seat, and then the comedians bashing you, dog, and you know, subconsciously dissing you, and you're like, wait a minute, did he just diss me? Like, I just paid $300.
But you know, that's why if you know who you're seeing, you gotta respect that.
No. That's why they love him. I was making a joke. But yeah, if it was somebody that usually doesn't do that and get away with it, and they can't, and they don't know how to intertwine the comedy with the reality, because Dave Chappelle is really good at comedy and reality, mixing that shit together and making it smooth. You know, a lot of comedians they just stick to the jokey joke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What do you think about Richard's Pryor family not allowing Michael Epps to clear the movie?
Yo, heated. I'm so pissed at that because Michael, he was a perfect Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah.
And he was training with Richard Pryor for the movie for a while. They was like, when he was alive, he was going to his house, they was talking shit. He was training with this dude. He got real Richard Pryor, like, you know, even though Richard Pryor was like really at the end of his days, he still got to kind of chat with him a little bit. Or at least, you know, they translated what Richard Pryor was saying to him.
Yeah.
But when they translated it, he was still Richard Pryor. He was still talking shit and making jokes.
Yeah.
So, him growing the afro, you know, doing some of the I think he did some parts too. I think he did like, I know he auditioned, but I thought they started it and then they can't stop the movie or something.
Yeah, because the family, they're all fighting about royalties, money. It's money. It's like, give the people, let them learn about this man, his legacy, his ups and downs. Let him live on in history, you know?
Yep. It's all about the money, man. It's all about the money. And you know, families fight. Like my family wild right now. They don't just need to get it together. I got family talking about owning land. I guess somebody in our family owns land. So basically, but it's complicated. So just say like me and you are brothers, right? Or cousins or whatever, right? Say me and you own a piece of the land. But there's 2 other people that own a piece of the land that we don't really, they family, but we don't talk to. We don't know them like that. No. So this pros and cons to owning land, right? There's probably more pros than cons, right? So if you can own land, right? You gotta pay taxes on it. It's not much, or whatever. But like, we've never done anything with it. And we can't sell it because it's I forget what it's called, but it's like a generational wealth one. It just keeps passing them. So whoever has it now, I don't know if they're doing the right thing. Well, I don't know. My whole thing is like the 4 people that own the same, not the same land, but if it's like it's 4 corners. I'm just trying to make it easy. If it's 4 corners of land, and me and you own, you know, own one up top, you own one in the bottom. But we need the other 2 for it to be actual land to build something on to make a profit. We need everybody to be on the same page.
Yeah.
So I was telling one of my aunts, I said, listen, you have to get everybody on Zoom or whatever, get everybody in the same room or on the computer screen, whatever, right? Because it's COVID, and then you got to get them to agree on an idea of what to do with the land. You know, are you making profit because you just own land, or can you build on it and actually make money, right? So now my aunts are going crazy about that. You know what I'm saying? And I think I keep telling my aunts it's a waste of time thinking about something that's not yours. Like whoever owns it, they should know. Maybe you should just tell them what they need to do, and hopefully they do the right thing with it. If they don't, go live your business. Go be happy somewhere else because you're miserable. You're driving yourself. You're being miserable of something that's not yours. It's not your property. Yes, it's in the family, but it's not yours, and it's not gonna go to you next if that person dies. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You know what I
just
mean?
move on.
Just move on. Let that person own the land. That's it. Like
Get
that's
your,
my thing. Like if I own land, you're not gonna tell me what to do with it. You're just not.
yeah, no, that makes sense. Just
You know.
got to get your own piece of land and then do whatever you feel is right for you can make, profit, income.
And that's what I tell the generation above me, like aunts and uncles, that generation, right? The ones that's in their 50s, right? And 60s, right? Whatever. They usually in their 50s, right? These aunts and uncles, right? So because we're 40s, right? So I tell them, I say, yo, listen, you ain't dead. You know, listen. You always talking about back in the day, listen, you still breathing. Go own some land now. Go buy a house now. Go get out of debt now. Whatever it is that you go do everything now. Like why do you keep talking about it? Well, why are you trying to get someone else's land? Go buy some land of your own.
Yeah, no,
Right?
that makes sense.
And you can do whatever you want. You got all these ideas with somebody else's property. And you get mad because they don't want to talk to you?
That makes no sense because all of us can sit back and say, man, back in the day, well, it was great back in the days. Now we're here now. What we gonna do for tomorrow?
Facts. That's what I'm saying. So like, if all like me and you own land, and then two other people we don't know really, that's family that owns land. We got. If me and you goes, yo, we should go talk to the other two, and then we go talk to the other two, get them on board. We all figure something out. We all agree on something, and then we build something, and then now we get money for it. You know what I'm saying? And then if we get good money for whatever we built, then we can start helping the family out. So say we built like we got all four partners and whatever family members, and we say, yo, let's build like a condo or something that's profit. I don't know, whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever could be profitable, hotel, something, right? It's down south. You really can't do a lot. You can't do a lot of towers, right? It's whatever you can do that can make money, right? So you build that. Now it's profitable. All four of y'all getting back, right? So if it's me and you, right? And we're cousins, and then you got your little circle of cousins and aunts and mothers, you hook them up. You know what I'm saying? And then I do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're building family wealth and getting them land. We're getting them property. We're getting them a t-shirt. We're getting them a podcast. We're getting them or whatever it is that they want to do. And you know what I'm saying? And get their own passive income. You know what I mean? You know so that's what I feel, man. Yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's all we can do, man. Is take it one day at a time. Try to get this pocket change
That's it.
and make it into some dollars.
All right, Wani Mo. So I'm gonna let's shut it down, like you know what I'm saying, because we're gonna record this. This is getting recorded, and then I'm gonna post it.
All right, then, my brother. It was fun, a pleasure. We'll set it up for hopefully again this weekend.
If the beginning, we can start it this weekend. So you like just what Saturday or Sunday? You think? What do you think?
We could decide on Friday.
Whatever day. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll go offline and talk about it. Anything you want to say to the peoples before we get offline, Wani Mo?
Yeah. Thank y'all for supporting my brother's channel. Buy some merch. Also, Speedo's coming soon from Big Sexy.
Yo, man, one's crazy, but yo, everybody that came to the chat, everybody that supported, man. Shout out to all the podcasts. Shout out to Great Minds podcast. Shout out to That Ain't Rap podcast. So Triborough, he was on here. MC Rose was on here. Just look at everybody. I want to get everybody. The great podcast was on. He was in. They was in here deep, talking mad, trying to get to the original people. You can say something while I'm looking. Oh my God, I'm trying to look for the names. I don't know if it's, but you remember the first people that was in here?
Yeah, Doing Jigs was one of the first.
You won't let me keep going. Oh, here you go. Okay, yeah, it was you joined John Riggs. Shout out to John Riggs. Shout out to King with a capital K. Burrow. Shout out to oh damn, now I'm typing shit. I ain't trying to do that. Shout out to Kings Nas 3305 Die Gods. Yeah.
Must be from Miami, that's the area code 305, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out to Jamal Johnson. That's a rapper. Go check him out. Go check out his podcast. Go check out that album. Yo, go on his Instagram. I ain't got a lot of albums. Dope. I reviewed it too. Go check out my review. My cousin Monique came in, Taj's mom's. And then the funny thing is, Taj came in after her. That was funny. Go check out King of the Crown. Go join his podcast. I mean, not podcast. Go join his Instagram. He got 4 CDs out that came out this year. Go check him out. King of the Crown. His name is Taj Malik. His rap name is Taj Malik. Go check it out. My boy Al Corbin came in. He's from back in the day in Brighton. You know what I'm saying? We rolled from back in the day, Brighton Projects, Faneuil Projects, and Beacon Projects, baby. Anybody out there? And then the Great Minds Podcast, man. They came and represented, man. Vaughn from the Great Minds Podcast. I'm saying so. Yeah, man. All right, Juan. So, we'll figure it out offline Saturday or Sunday. You know what I'm saying? This, like I said, this is the prequel, and then we'll figure it out. We'll either do it here or we can do it on the free one. We can do that again too, like on the free one. Like I'm gonna call you after this, and then I'm gonna show you the free one real quick, and then maybe I'm gonna sample it tonight. We bug out with that too, but that one can invite more people on it. Okay. So once we get up. So all right, man. Love over hate, man. Everybody appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man. All right, one love.
Thanks for joining us, baby. Get the belly slap.
Hell yeah. Oh no, that's oh Lord, he did it. God damn it. See you later, Juan. I'll call you in a minute. Yeah, all right. Make sure you want to end live. I gotta end.